we know when school comes back, the parents.
7, 6.
Much as your voice is filled this auditorium, your voices need to be heard more than a few blocks down the street. And if you have the time, or if you're allowed, your voice really should be heard in the chambers of City Council. So the band, so that they understand who you are and what you do. And that whether it's this program at this school, or art and music at other schools, or after-school programs, or bus transportation, or kindergarten for little kids, or smaller class size, it matters. It really does matter. And it's the responsibility of elected officials, and it's the responsibility of adults to do the right thing by you. All you want to do is get a great education. And what we're supposed to do is try to provide. You're trying to do your best. You come to school, you do your work, and you want to graduate. And how many of you are thinking about going to college? A lot of them. So this is really a critical moment. You're 12 years in, you have at least another 4 years to go. And I just can't imagine what kind of city we would be if we don't have schools like gamp and art and music in many of our schools and all the other services that are really needed. And so I'm just really kind of calling on you. Sometimes adults don't pay attention actually to other adults. But many of them, I think, would listen to you, because this is a serious matter. It's a really serious issue. I think we're at a crossroads here in the city. Folks have to decide. We either want quality education for our kids, and yes, or young people, in your case. And yes, we might have to pay a little more for it. But the cost of not having a good education is so much more. Jobs that will not be had, the lives that will not be fulfilled, the potential that will not be realized because someone decided at some point in time not to provide the resources that were necessary. So obviously I can't tell you what to do, and I can't take all of you down there, but I'd certainly love to work with Mr. Militia and Mr. Carr and others. That if you could, or some of you, could either be there or send a fax or a letter or make phone calls or whatever the case may be. This is really about your futures. And many of you probably have siblings, have younger siblings maybe at home. Some of you have younger siblings at home. Show of hands. Yeah. A lot of them. You're going to get a great education here, and you maybe won't be all that effective. I think you will. But certainly the younger ones, if we don't have good programs, are going to be affected by what happens here. Or it doesn't happen on Thursday. So there's going to be a vote. We need more money. This is the time for adults to stand up for students. So what we're calling this is vote for students. I'm on your side, but I can't do it by myself. Members of City Council have to make some decisions. They're adults. They're supposed to be. They need to make some choices. And yes, there'll be loud voices, and yes, people will be upset, and all the other stuff that goes with it. Well, sometimes you just have to grow up, do the right thing, and get over it. That's what we're trying to do on Thursday. So, I have one question, and then I do want to give a shout out to a young lady that I've known for a long period of time. Now, I'm told that Jordan Harris, who is the executive director of the mayor's of the youth commission for the city of Philadelphia, Jordan claims to be a graduate of gamp. Does anyone know him? Is he? Well, okay. And claims to have some skills. I'm not all that certain about that, and I'm not asking for a demonstration. But please welcome one of your graduates, Jordan Harris. I saw her when she came in, and I've lost track of her now, but there's one of your classmates who's probably in 10th grade. Sephora Ridley. Sephora and my daughter Olivia went to preschool together, and her dad worked in my office when I was a member of city council, and then worked for the city while I've been mayor, and now he works out at St. Joe's University. But I've known support for a long period of time, and my daughter's in 10th grade at another school, which I won't get into, because I know how these school rivalries go. So I think I'm doing pretty well with you, and I don't want to have a negative reaction. But I love all of you. I love the students in the city of Philadelphia, and as your principal said, you are my kids. You're our city's kids, and you're really the future of the city of Philadelphia. So we're really proud of you. On behalf of 1.5 million people in the city, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Thanks for being great young people. Thanks for being great students. I love your voices. I wish I could sing, but I can't. But I love listening to it, and what a great performance. So let's give it up for